Tancred, master of Castigations, fight strategy. Tancred wields a staff and shield, and can deal a number of holy attacks that can build up Bleed and Smite. He deals a number of standard melee attacks with his weapons, but his special attacks are usually large ranged attacks that involve projectiles, powerful beams, and AoE attacks. In between attacks, Tancred holds his guard and can shield strafe, decreasing his movement capabilities while his shield is drawn. If you're within range, he will use most of his basic attacks, such as his staff swings, thrusts, and shield bash while strafing. These melee attacks are usually swift and quick. As he lunges forward or strikes at you, you can actually also take the opportunity to dodge forward to get yourself in a position behind him. Make sure his combo is complete before you start to strike back and prepare for his next action. You can actually choose to block a lot of his incoming basic melee attacks and accept the wither effect. Just make sure to regain your health eventually and strike him back soon after his sentence ends. His larger holy attacks are more telegraphed and will take a brief moment to charge up, starting with a unique animation that will give you time to react or reposition accordingly. As soon as he begins to charge up a holy attack, you can back away to give yourself more time and space to react to all of his AoE or ranged attacks. Descriptions for how each animation for the holy attacks can be found in the attacks and counters table. The fight against Tancred is all about finding the right balance and looking for his patterns so you can dodge and blocks the right times, waiting for his combos to complete and being conservative with your attacks. Wait for these attack windows and you will be able to clear his boss bar and prepare for Phase 2. Phase 2 of this attack is done against Reinhold the Immured fight strategy. As you face Reinhold the Immured, you will be able to stand directly under him while attacking his limbs. Try to stick to his hind legs and watch out for its body slams. Body slams are easier to predict since he will stand up on two legs for a brief moment before slamming himself on the ground. If you wait for its approach, its regular swipe attacks are quick and hard to predict. There's also a chance that it will leap towards you. If you get caught in the landing area, it can knock you down. During the initial phases of the fight, you can stay close to hit him, and eventually, he could fall and reveal a vulnerable point behind him. This section will glow. Target this area to deal a critical hit. You can also follow with a few standard attacks before his next action. Continue targeting its limbs while dodging its claw swipes until he starts to produce magma. At one point, his attacks or actions could leave a pool of magma underneath him, which will cause burn. You will have to stay clear of all magma pools left on the ground. Once he activates his fire attacks, he can now also deal a ranged magma stream attack, which will spew out like a flamethrower and has a far range. Back up or dodge to either side of the liner attack. Once the area is clear of fire, you can start to run back in. Just watch out for when his limbs start to glow in preparation for his next fire attack. Continue targeting his hind legs while dodging his attacks and sprinting away from his landing area throughout the fight.